I'm Simona Cotoni, and you're watching Awaz News. Police push to break up Ottawa protests as Parliament sits empty. Ontario government to remove tolls on 2 Durham region highways. Quebec to end use of vaccine passport by March 14th, will keep mask mandate. Nova Scotia injects $1 million of new money for childcare providers under New Deal. Citizens Group wins court-ordered freeze of Convoy protest accounts cryptocurrency. Ontario launches new program to get volunteers ready for emergencies. Canada wins bronze medal in men's curling at Beijing Olympics. Police stepped up the arrest of anti-government protesters and began towing large trucks blocking streets around Parliament Hill on Friday in an effort to end a weeks-long occupation that has left Ottawa residents angry and frazzled. The measures are facing a legal challenge from Canadian Civil Liberties Association. However, they are expected to receive House of Commons approval with support from Liberals and NDP and opposition from Conservatives and Bloc Quebec. The Senate was also expected to begin debate Friday, but issued a notice saying it would remain adjourned until Monday at 2 p.m. The Ford government has announced that it will be permanently removing the tolls from 2 Durham region highways as of April. Highway 412 and 418 are currently the only provincially owned north-south highways that are tolled. But during a press conference on Friday afternoon, Premier Doug Ford announced that the tolls are being eliminated for both highways as of April 5th.
The people occupying Ottawa have been given plenty of time to leave peacefully. They know there are consequences for not doing so. And I continue to encourage everyone to leave immediately. I have every confidence in our law enforcement to bring an end to this, and they continue to have my full support. Now, on to why we're here today. My friends, today's a great day for Durham Region, and it's a day we promised would come when our government was elected. Because paying to use highways 412 and 418 is an unfair burden for drivers in this region. It costs residents and businesses more of their hard-earned money just to get around their own communities. In fact, highways 412 and 418 are the only tolled north-south highways in Ontario. It's costly and unfair. And while previous governments were fine with that, we aren't. The tolls put in place by the last government are totally unacceptable, and we're delivering on our promise to get rid of them. Starting April the 5th, our government is permanently removing tolls on Highway 412 and 418.
Canada wants to welcome 1.3 million newcomers over 3 years. But can its immigration system keep up? Starting Wednesday, Quebecers will no longer need to show proof of vaccination to enter big box stores or government-run liquor and cannabis outlets less than a month after the passport was imposed in those locations. As of February 21st, the passport will not be required at places of worship or funeral homes, Dubé told reporters in Quebec City. For everywhere else, including elder care settings, restaurants, bars, gyms, and entertainment venues, the passport will be withdrawn as of March 14th, when most COVID-19 restrictions across the province are scheduled to expire.
Okay, well, I'll start because this is really a recommendation of public health. But I think the conditions, as Dr. Boileau has done, has changed. And I said in my statement, we recognize the people were really feeling confident at the time when we have Delta as opposed to Omicron. They were feeling safe when they knew they can go to a restaurant or to a public place because that was protecting them. But the thing that's changed with Omicron, and I'll let Dr. Boileau complete that answer.
And in fact, they were feeling safer, and they were safer because with the vaccine, the contagiosity of Delta virus or the others that were before, but namely Delta, because we were in the last autumn period, it was very effective for that. But with the Omicron, which is a different virus, it's really different, more contagious, etc. So the capacity of the double vaccine to protect for the contagiosity is really lowered. With 3 doses, it's quite good, but it's really lowered with 2 doses. So, and in fact, right now, we cannot move on with a standardized passport vaccine with 3 doses because a lot of Quebecers, at least 2 million, maybe 2.5 or 3 million, has made the infection recently. So we suggest them to wait until 8 to 12 weeks before being up to date with the 3rd doses. So it was not applicable. And that by that time, at the end of April, May, or even after, this wave should be behind us.
Nova Scotia is announcing more money for childcare providers to help offset a 25% reduction in fee resulting from a new deal with federal government. Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development Becky Duran said today the money includes $35 million from previously announced funding deal with Ottawa and $1 million of new money from the province. An Ottawa judge has frozen the bank accounts and digital wallets of Convoy leaders believed to hold more than $1 million in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency after an extraordinary secret hearing. Late Thursday, Ontario Superior Court Justice Calca McLeod granted an injunction to provide citizens an effort to stanch the flow of money that was a lifeline for 21-day occupation of Ottawa. The Ontario government is calling on people 16 years of age and older to join a program that will help province be better prepared for emergencies, including public health crises and natural disasters. People are invited to register as volunteers to receive training under a new program called Volunteer Corps Ontario. The program will make the volunteers available to the government ministries, municipalities, First Nations communities, and nonprofit organizations. The Toronto Maple Leafs signed forward Dimitri to a 3-year entry-level contract Friday. Dimitri will join the AHL's Toronto Marlies upon the approval of his Canadian work permits. The 19-year-old has 29 points in 22 games with a junior hockey team in Russia. Thank you for watching Awaz News and stay tuned for more updates.